This has been an incredible year, both challenging and inspiring. Last year, COVID became a household term. The pandemic impacted everyone at varying levels. And for those who were already struggling with food insecurity, it made a tough situation even more difficult. Thanks to the overwhelming generosity of our donors, Northern Illinois Food Bank was not only able to continue our mission last year during the pandemic, but we were able to expand our reach and services to more neighbors than ever before. This only happens because of donors and volunteers like you. Your response to the needs of our neighbors last year was far greater than we ever expected. Last year, we welcomed 15,000 volunteers to the food bank, who contributed 130,000 total hours of time, helping us sort, pack, and distribute food at mobiles, pop-ups, and food bank programs for kids in school, those in senior centers, and through My Pantry Express, our online food pantry. From retailers, manufacturers, and other food bank partners, we received 81 million pounds of donated food for distributions to our neighbors across our network of 900 food pantries and feeding programs in Northern Illinois. We distributed the equivalent of a remarkable 100 million meals last year to our neighbors in need, many of whom have never needed to ask for help before.
I actually was a product of a layoff because of the pandemic, and I have not been back to work yet. So as far as my family, I mean, it's a fact that we had to cut back, but more than that, it's just helping other people. Making sure my mother's elderly, making sure she has, what she needs, her neighbors have what they need. Just trying to, all come together. It's been a difficult time.
You run out of money at the end of the month, and then food bank comes along and it kind of gives the end of the month boost.
As we recognize all that we accomplished this past year, we know we couldn't have achieved all we did without your support. We also know that our work is far from done. The need for food assistance in our community remains higher than before COVID-19.
I think what COVID has done is really highlighted the food insecurity of many of our families in these communities, and really highlighted how delicate the balance is, how sensitive our families are to a downturn.
Honestly, I just want to say a huge thank you. It blows my mind just what we've been able to do, who we've been able to touch and just connect with, honestly. And so thank you to the donors, to the food bank, to our CERT team members, to everybody that makes drives happen. We can't do it without you, and we're so grateful that we are continuously meeting tangible needs within the community.
We are grateful to have learned so much as we face the challenges of this past year, which is why we say we're not just getting back to normal. Instead, we believe we can get back to better.